Thank you so much for tuning in. So for this look, you need a kinky hair. I use Brazilian wool. You can also use Mali hair. One pack will absolutely be enough. For me, the Brazilian wool, I actually ended up using 2 packs. Can you imagine? I was so baffled. And I also highly recommend this stick for parting. I absolutely love it. It has made it easy for me to do my partings. And I ended up with 40 sections of partings. And also, you have to note that in every section we truly major on the curls, not on the Mali kinking, and that's why even I feel like half a pack of Mali will also be enough. But when it comes to the curly extensions, it needs to be like 1 or 1 1/4. For me, I ended up using 1. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Yvonne Wema, and I begin with the tutorial. Enough talking and explaining. So I did the crocheting method. If you don't like this method, you can just not braid your hair and begin twisting. Whether left, whether right, it is also okay. And if you're doing the crocheting method, make sure the braiding hair is what is it called? It is loose. You see the pain that I was feeling when I was crocheting? It is actually not worth it. But this method is really easy, mostly if you're doing the hair by yourself. I will absolutely recommend it. Like, you won't be stressed about it. About the twisting, I really can't tell you which way is easy for you, because also me, I was trying to like find my way out, and the more tighter it feels, the more right it is. I don't, that's why I was like, if it's kind of loose, I feel like my hand doesn't go that way. And it was kind of different at the back and also at the front. The same way, because you're doing the hair by yourself, you're navigating differently. And about adding the curly extension, this is how I did. Oh, I was adding it to the back from the start, and then continuing, I was adding it at the front. I wanted a build-up of curls around my Mali braid, not only at the front or at the back, but I wanted the curls to surround the Mali braid. And I keep on, my mind is like a fountain look, but I don't know if it's a fountain look, but I really hope that you understand. Because when you be adding at the front only, your curls will only be at the front, and then when you look behind your Mali braid, there is nothing. So it's a lot of confusion, and that's why I was adding majorly front and then back, front and then back. But at the front, like here, I was majorly focusing on the front because it's the crown, man. Like, and my curls were almost over, so I had to save it for the best. Yeah. And now let's focus on how to add the curls. How do you add the curls? I've already talked about the placement. Now let's see about adding. You just place it at the front and keep on twisting. Let's repeat that. You take your curly hair, just hold it on 2 sides and keep on twisting the same direction that you are twisting earlier. And then you're gonna twist 1, 2, or even 3, and then remove 1 curly hair. Twist again. You can twist 1, 2, 3, and then remove the curly hair again. That will create that boho look, and that's why I was saying like that fountain look, like there's a momentum of curls. I've exhausted every word to explain, but I still feel I haven't found the right words. But anyway, we continue. Now towards the end, we want the ending curls to be at the same level. So we're gonna be adding, when you see your Mali hair is finishing, you add, and then you keep on twisting. Again, don't remove the curls, just keep on twisting. And as you can see, the Brazilian wool has a sharp ending, so it was kind of hard for me to actually tie a knot. But for other Mali hair, when you keep on twisting, there's that smooth ending, like you don't have to stress on it. For this Brazilian, there was a struggle, I ain't gonna lie. I first tied a knot using the Brazilian, and you can see I was taking a small portion of hair, because that's, if you take a lot, the knot won't be knotting. So you first tie with the Brazilian, and then I also tied with the curly hair just to secure the ending, because trust me, if you don't secure it, you'll be brushing off this hair and the curls will be falling off, and that's just a disappointment. So you can see I was then, after tying a knot, and I then wrap the curly hair again and again, and then I tie a knot. There I was 100% sure that I have secured this curly hair, like I have secured the spot. And after that, I cut off the other remaining Brazilian, just to create that clean look. And that's basically it. You get your boho twist. I wasn't satisfied with the curls, so I added using my crochet, mostly at the beginning there, because I intentionally didn't add curls. I was majorly focusing on securing my natural hair. I really wanted the Mali hair to hide it. And then I'm gonna be adding the curly hair later. And this had me thinking, like, what if I had just like done the twist and then crocheted the curly hair later? Will I still have the same boho look? And let me tell you, no. The answer is a big no. You won't have that fountain look. I'm really insisting in that, because look, it won't be the same. When you crochet, it's at the same place, but when you do the twisting, you leave one curl and then twist and then leave another curl. It's a whole type of different look. So I will highly recommend what I did here. Yeah, I vouch for my tutorial, and these are the results. You can see I see no twisting, and that was my target. If you want to see more of your twist, reduce the curls. That's just the catch. And another tip, immediately you have curly hair and it's synthetic, just prepare for a mousse, water conditioner, leave-in conditioner, whatever the case. You just have to maintain the curls for you to be satisfied with your look every day. So me, I was using the Cantu mousse, and also a curl activator. Just any of the four that I've mentioned, even if it's just water and conditioner, but you really have to maintain the curls. And then I go in with my TCB, because I believe in treating your scalp. And for a cherry on top, I went in with my sheen spray, to make my hair shine. And that's basically it. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed explaining. I enjoyed showing it. Stay tuned for more tutorial. And for all this, the catch is for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's create a community together. I love this channel. I adore it so much. I'll be watching it when I'm 80 years old, Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I mean, look at the results. I really, really loved the results. And I have a feeling you feel the same way. Anyway, bye. See you on the next one.